You're listening to Ecommerce Fastlane, the podcast show to help you build, manage, grow, and scale a successful and thriving company, powered by Shopify. Listen to real conversations with partners and subject matter experts as they share proven practical strategies, platforms, and the best Shopify apps to help you accelerate your business. The time is now for you to improve efficiencies, grow revenue, profit, and lifetime customer loyalty. Please welcome your host, startup founder, and strategic advisor, Steve Hutt.
Welcome back to another episode of Ecommerce Fastlane, and I'm your host, Steve Hutt. Now, today I'm thrilled to introduce Eitan, who's the co-founder and co-CEO of a company called Vimmi. That's Vimmi. Now, Eitan really is a visionary in the e-commerce space. He's got a particular focus really on online shopping experiences through interactive video technology. And his career really is a journey in digital. It's led him to now co-founding this company. It really is a cutting-edge video commerce platform. It connects to a lot of Shopify stores. It's really revolutionizing how brands can engage with customers online through video. Now, its solution really is comprehensive. I had a chance to kind of dig into the platform, and it combines a lot of elements. One is shoppable videos. It does live shopping events, and it also has kind of an AI-driven recommendation engine built into the solution. It's an all-in-one approach. It really is there to help businesses of all sizes, not just enterprise businesses, which I think typically a lot of brands think that maybe live video shopping and these sorts of events are only for the privileged few. That's actually not the case. This solution really is for all sizes of businesses. It really does help boost conversion rates. It drives sales. And really, we have a very competitive market right now. And I think this is one edge that you can get over your competitors by offering select kind of live events and shoppable videos. And so I hope today's episode, really, I want to explore a few topics. I have a few notes here that I've written for today, but I really want to dig into shoppable videos and kind of like how does it really enhance customer engagement. I want to talk a little bit about some best practices about like how can you run a successful live shopping event. I think that's really important for people. You don't have to do it as the founder or the marketer. A lot of times an influencer or a brand ambassador can be the face of the business, but there's technology to help all of that. I also want to talk a little bit about strategies for leveraging TikTok. I know it's a Gen Z favorite, but we've got to talk about TikTok. I know it's going to be a very, very impactful episode. Hi, and welcome to Ecommerce Fastlane.
Hey, Steve. Thank you for having me. I'm really excited about today's episode.
Now, things off, what initially drew you to the e-commerce industry, and how did your experience in video technology in your career, how does it shape your approach to founding Vimmi?
I've been in the video industry for the last 20 years, and I've started in video when video started the transition from analog to digital with cable companies and satellite companies, pay TV companies. And I saw the evolution of video from cable and satellites to internet. And obviously with the iPhone being launched, and now we have Netflix and Disney and all these online video platform, videos primarily used over the internet in a variety of use cases. And I saw the transition of video throughout all these years. And about 4 years ago, we started to see the emerging of live shopping in China. And this is when we decided that there is a great opportunity for doing business in e-commerce. Initially, the Vimmi company started about 10 years ago. We were totally focused on media and entertainment, working with mobile operators and content providers, helping them launch their own direct-to-consumer video services. But then the video for commerce has emerged, specifically around live shopping. And today is obviously what we call shoppable video. All these short form videos, primarily vertical videos that are used across social and across company websites to create interactive shoppable experience within the video. So we saw this great opportunity primarily in the US of companies using more and more video to create brand awareness, to create more loyalty to their brand. And obviously today we can do convergence also from video. Thanks to TikTok and TikTok Shop that taught us a lot about the importance of authenticity and short form videos and consistency around content creation, we're able to provide today a platform from Vimmi that can create shoppable experience of any type of video on any type of social network, marketplaces, and affiliates. So in our platform, we connect videos to product pages that are synced to our platform from brands' existing e-commerce platform. And we are able to deploy these videos together with the product information across a variety of social networks like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, Twitch, obviously marketplaces like Amazon and Walmart, and the list is getting longer and longer every week in a very, very seamless way. So our brands doesn't have to create a lot of processes internally or hiring specific teams to manage specific communities or networks. We are able to seamlessly provide it from one holistic, simple platform that is connected to their existing e-commerce platform itself.
Now, there's going to be a bunch of people listening today that maybe have not really heard of Vimmi, and you're at vimmi.net, Vimmi.net. There's going to be people that don't know what you do. I mean, we kind of talked about it at the top of the show here, but your product is quite unique about the fact that you can take these passive viewers through video and how you can get them to become buyers, and then how this multi-channel experience works, both your Shopify direct-to-consumer store, but then how we're also able to get out to YouTube and to Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. And so it's so interesting. So I would like it if you could kind of share with our listeners today about just kind of the founding story a bit, and then some of the unique value that the platform brings.
Vimmi is a video commerce technology platform. We're a SaaS platform that seamlessly connects to existing e-commerce platforms out there. We have certified our platform and our apps with Shopify, with Wix, with Salesforce, BigCommerce. I mean, and the list is getting longer and longer. So it's very easy to integrate Vimmi into any e-commerce platform. The level of syncing is that we need to understand product information, like the description of the product, the pricing, maybe some of the pictures, and we're able to connect product pages to videos. Videos can be short form videos, long form videos, pre-recorded videos, or even live event videos that can be quickly launched from within our platform. Now, there is an association of product pages and videos. We are able to publish those videos to a variety of what we call destinations. This can be the brand's social networks and influencers' social networks accounts, even to Amazon Live and other marketplaces, and also copy the embed of the video player from our platform and deploy it within the brand's e-commerce platform itself. So we're able to introduce all these shoppable experiences on the brand website, on the main page as a hero banner. It can be like a shoppable video carousels. Also, we are automatically deploying those interactive videos on product pages. And again, if customers can just implement our JavaScripts on their backend. And within Vimmi, you can go live to create those live shopping events with multi-channel publishing to all the social networks. There is a chat system that we are deploying. You can invite co-hosts and moderators to manage those events, and obviously launch short-form videos, publish them across social networks and marketplaces and affiliates. Also on your own brand.com website, enable those shoppable experience, which are much more powerful in terms of conversion rates and reducing of cart abandonment and increasing brand loyalty. Obviously, the platform can be used for video testimonials as well in a very professional way that we manage the assets, which are like the videos that we manage. Of course, we also support a lot of analytics in terms of understanding what works and what's not on every of those destinations or those channels, which enables our AI engine to come up with recommendation about improving videos, improving product placements, and variety of other insights that are very, very helpful for those type of campaigns. Vimmi is a bootstrap company already operating for the last 10 years, profitable and growing.
Now, shoppable video is a really exciting technology, and it's clearly you've solved a very interesting problem. But can we talk about more specifically about how shoppable videos enhance customer engagement, and most importantly, how does it drive sales?
Shoppable video is all about integrating product information into the video in a variety of formats. So think about a seller or a professional host that are promoting a certain product, can showcase the product in front of the camera. But the experience from the users is having this information of the product and the ability to purchase available within the video player. So the video player is becoming interactive video player with clickable buttons and also with a chat system that can help users ask questions. Shoppable video is all about giving the ability for shoppers to check out within the video itself while the video continues to play. So think about a scenario where you see a video, that video is showcasing a specific product, and the product can be purchased immediately within the short form video. So there is like a buy now button. You click on the button, there is a small window that is open up, and there are obviously a variety of user experience, both for mobile and for laptop or a desktop type of experience. And when you click the buy now button, you redirect to a product page. The video continues to play. And there are a variety of user experiences out there. And you can complete the full checkout while the video continues to play. But this is a very, very powerful, next level of shopping experience. We understand that e-commerce is a lot about impulse purchase, and this is really the next level of impulse purchase, triggering users to buy while they are actually experiencing the video itself. Shoppable video for me is, I think, it comes together with social commerce, because the primary use of shoppable videos is around those short form vertical videos, usually between 30 seconds to 60 seconds, that are widely deployed within social environments. And so we are all busy with this endless scrolling on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. And from time to time, we are being recommended by the algorithm certain projects that might be very, very interesting. And we are able to actually click to buy and having this complete checkout as part of the video experience. Those videos are creating a very powerful engagement between brands and shoppers. And so it's very important to use video, because video is it's something visual that you can see, you can hear, you can feel some emotional connection. If it's done correctly, it increases brand loyalty and obviously customer engagement a lot compared to any type of format, whether it's a text-based or picture-based. So video marketing is growing segment on its own as part of the way brands are selling and marketing these days. And the specific version of video marketing is shoppable video, where you can create conversions out of these videos and enable checkout and complete purchase experience from within the video itself.
Now, live shopping has taken China by storm. It really is kind of revolutionizing the e-commerce landscape. And I did some research. I think in 2022, the live kind of commerce market in China, believe it or not, $480 billion in 2022, compared to just $11 billion in the US. And so I think these growth projections are quite phenomenal when I think about it. But I think the global live selling market, from what I understand, is going to be over $500 billion through 2024. So it really is an incredible growth opportunity. And I see this trend growing more and more traction here in North America. And it's clear that there's just enormous potential for brands and for retailers really to tap into this interactive kind of shopping experience versus just kind of a static kind of product details page, potentially with just kind of a video. This is interesting. And I think the adoption rate right now and the behavior in our market is a little bit different than kind of what we're seeing in China. But, given your expertise in kind of live shopping, I'm just curious about how American and Canadian brands, how can we adapt the successful model that's happening in China? And what are some of the best practices for running a successful kind of live shopping event here in the North American market? And are they a little bit different maybe than an approach that's working so well in China?
So the best practices for running a successful live shopping event evolves around plans and workflows that we need to implement pre-event, during the event, and post-event. So pre-event, we need to make sure that we are announcing the live event, the date, and the products that are going to be showcased maybe also some incentives like discounts or some other promotional incentives that are very, very important. So we want to include this promotion within our newsletters, within our social media, increasing the FOMO for this event, making sure people will attend the event. And those people who attend the event they have high intent during the event. And this is why the conversion rates are also very, very high during this live shopping event if they are building up correctly. During the event, also, it's important to make sure that we continuously promoting and also give incentive to the current viewers of the live event to share this with their own networks, probably provide them also a commission if someone from their network is purchasing a product. So just launching this affiliate program within the live event is very, very important. During the live event, it's important to mention in terms of let's say the production side of things, that authenticity is a key. So people are looking for this authenticity, they're drawn to these genuine interactions, and it's an opportunity for the brand to humanize the product, to share behind the scenes and connect with customers on a personal level. Also provide those interactive engagements like gamifications, can be polls or quizzes. Of course, chat system is important and someone needs to moderate the chat system in order to reply in real time to all the users. So for example, in the Vimmi platform, we aggregate the chat from all social media networks and customer website, and we enable the moderator to respond to people and to shoppers where they are spending their time and currently watching the live event. But also to use some relevant professional production equipment. It can be even a mobile phone with an app that, like in Vimmi, you can go live from the Vimmi app or from Vimmi console on the website. It doesn't have to be 100% polished or really high production type of content production, although some of those events involves a big team and high production value, but it's really not a must. And we encourage consistency and quantity, which is more authentic and more real time, rather than planning months and for one event, which is probably one event you do within a quarter. So at least having a weekly show is a minimum recommendation for doing those live events. And you need to ensure that you have good sound, good lighting, and of course, good discounts or some interesting ways and creative ways for the host to go out there and captivate the audiences in a very interesting way, not just talking about the products, but also provide incentives and evolving all these gamification of things. We also we recommend to do like cross promotion, like working with the influencers, working with the audience to promote it to their own networks, again, for increasing exposure, that are very, very important. And if we talk about post-event engagement and promotion, we record 100% of the live stream, and sometimes we see that even 50% of the sales are happening post the live event itself. So definitely, first thing, we need to record the event. We need to make sure it's available on the website, but also on our various pages on social media. And we need to continuously promote it. We need to take the insights from the specific event and retarget those users with campaigns. It can be emails, SMS, WhatsApp. I mean, in our system, the AI recommends a campaign for a specific segment within the audience watched. So we know that someone actually watched the video, clicked to buy, but didn't complete the purchase. So we can reach out in a campaign. And these things can be done automatically through the system. But the idea is to reach out, re-engage with users, maybe provide some more incentive, and actually utilize the effectiveness of this live event to create more meaningful sales opportunities beyond that specific live event. Another thing that we do in the Vimmi platform is we chop up interesting segments from the longer form live event, and we create short form live events, short form videos that we can deploy in a very interesting way across social and our website, and again, reuse and remarketing those video assets that we have for the continuous promotion of these products, as long as the inventory is still available.
Now, TikTok has rapidly evolved from a platform for entertaining kind of like short form videos to really a very powerful kind of e-commerce engine. I know more recently with TikTok shops, really there's an ability to reach a massive engaged kind of, I call it more of a Gen Z audience, but it really is becoming an essential channel for brands that are really looking to connect with consumers, especially this younger demographic. And, the platform has a very unique blend, I think, of entertainment and community. But I also think it's pretty exciting for these commerce opportunities for businesses, really of all sizes. And so, given TikTok's kind of growth and its growing influence, like I'm curious about the most effective strategies for brands. So my question to you is like, how can brands effectively leverage TikTok for e-commerce success? And what are some of the best practices that they should keep in mind when developing a TikTok strategy?
So I recommend brands to open a TikTok shop and a TikTok account like now, immediately. I talk to a lot of brands that are actively on TikTok and in so many different niches. And TikTok is so important for the growth of their business, even though they're not selling anything on TikTok shop. I can give you an example of a furniture company that is creating content on TikTok. Think about it, like big products, right? Sofas. I mean, it is not something you sell on TikTok, but they've experienced like 30% growth in their business since they launched their TikTok shop. And they can attribute the growth for their activities that they do on TikTok, even though they have zero sales on the TikTok shop. So you must open a TikTok account and a TikTok shop, start creating content on a daily basis. I mean, be consistent, be authentic. You don't need this high production value. Start to create content that not just describe your product, but talk about customer pains, what they're looking for, what pains and gains they can get from using your product. Try to answer those pains in a very specific way. Use the right hook. Make it a very short type of video, not more than 30 seconds, but do it on a daily basis. Get some guidance. There are so many experts out there who can help you create content, or obviously you can reach out to Vimmi to discuss this. But the idea is to be consistent and start doing very, actively working on the TikTok platform. You can also leverage the affiliate network within TikTok. I mean, reaching out to affiliate partners, which can create content for you, is again very, very helpful. And they can create content for you and recommending a coupon code or a discount and redirect users to your TikTok shop. It's also very important to use the live component of TikTok. Opening a live event, again, it doesn't have to be polished, high production value. It needs to be authentic, real, just provide valuable content about the unique things about your company, about your products, and what are the trends in the industry. Provide value that is beyond the product that you sell, about the industry, about trends, about upcoming opportunities, changes like microeconomics. Try to bring value to users, build a community, bring a list of followers that you can re-engage with, and they will continue to purchase not just within TikTok, but within all the other channels that you operate in. But that TikTok is the best way to grow organically. Once you see one of the videos that is performing really, really well, you can even go for TikTok advertising and push this video in a meaningful way with advertising. But you'll know that the ROAS for this video is going to be very, very high because it was very, very powerful, or that it was very, very powerful growing organically. So TikTok is a must. Please start now, start today, and reach out for experts that can provide you help in the way how to operate this.
As we've seen, influencer marketing really has become the cornerstone for a lot of brands' kind of digital strategy. There's been a lot of explosive growth, as I mentioned, on TikTok and Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. And I think video and video content is now kind of the forefront for influencer kind of collaborations. And really, the power of video really is to engage audiences and drive conversions. And it appears to be undeniable. I mean, I read a recent stat, 84% of people are saying that they've been convinced to buy a product, believe it or not, or even a service by watching a brand's video. But I think creating effective kind of video-based influencer campaigns, I think it's a kind of a nuanced approach depending on the brand. And I think, businesses need to kind of navigate a balance between being authentic but then somewhat promotional in context too. And so you kind of want to stay on top of the evolving kind of trends and kind of audience preferences for sure. And so with video kind of dominating social media landscape right now, I'm just curious about what you believe are the most effective approaches for a brand. Like what strategies should companies adopt for influencer marketing today, particularly when it comes to video content?
Influencer marketing is a very, very powerful way for brands to reach out to new audiences and leverage the power of video to increase conversion rates and create brand loyalty and much more meaningful connection with shoppers. Influencer generate content is much more effective than brand content in most of the cases. According to our data, there is a around 30% conversion uplift, like 4 times higher CTR and 50% less CPC that involves when brands are dealing with influencers. The idea is to reach out to the relevant influencers in the specific niche. And the idea is to start with the smaller influencers, or what we call micro or even macro influencers, and create variety of processes with them. So it can be like a traditional influencer marketing campaign where we reach out, try to propose the campaign and the project, and even paying them for the creation of video. But there can be other methods of engagement like commission and also product seeding, that you would just send them the products without any guarantee that they will do anything, but in most cases they will. And those who are performing really, really well based on analytics, we can then create some longer terms engagement with them, and they can become our ambassador. So this is very, very powerful for ambassador marketing. All the issue of user-generated content coupled with affiliates is a very powerful way to increase exposure, create a lot of brand awareness. And while those influencers are using video rather than in compared to probably text or picture based, the videos are creating much more emotional connection and much more powerful connection between brands and users. Video is a very engaging format of media. You can watch things, you can listen, you can actually feel what's happening between you and the relationship that you have with that specific brand. So it's a very, very powerful way of engaging users, a very, very powerful way to increase brand loyalty, to create brand awareness, and obviously create that level of connections and emotional connections with users. The right influencers can create a lot of authenticity elements. So authenticity is very, very powerful. So authenticity is probably the most highest characteristics that followers are looking when they are seeing influencers online. So the right influencer knows about the product, experience the product, and provide like real honest feedback. And it doesn't have to be just the perfect things. It should be the benefits, but also some of the lowlights of the product itself. So video, as we said, is very, very powerful, and using the influencers takes this engagement and marketing level just to the next level.
Now, can you give an example of maybe an effective kind of video strategy kind of for each stage of the marketing funnel, starting from maybe an awareness campaign all the way through to decisions, which would be a conversion?
It's very important to create the right content in relations to the stage in the marketing funnel of the brand. If we just can split the marketing funnel to probably 3 major stages, the awareness stage, consideration, and decision. When we are in the awareness stage, we want to create a lot of educational content, provide a lot of marketing information, checklist about the industry, like micro trends. Don't push the product yet. Just build confidence, provide a lot of value on your specific niche around what's happening in the industry. Provide all this educational information that is relevant for your shoppers to listen, again, without promoting your product. When users are moving on to the next phase around the consideration phase, this is a time when you need to create all these how-to guides, provide some case studies, maybe discuss about comparison between you and your competition. So don't be afraid to mention competition, describe the solution, but focus on your strengths, because users know that there is a competition out there, a lot of good companies out there, and each one has a specific benefits and values that are providing. They need to know what's special for you, why you are so different, and what makes you unique. So focus on your product more, focus on the competition, why you are better than competition, and provide a lot of how-to guides. Again, this is probably a combination of starting to discuss about your product and its benefits compared to others, but also continue to provide value in terms of how-to guides and some case studies just to build confidence with users. Obviously, testimonials are very important. And when shoppers are in the decision mode, this is where you provide more specific information about your product, feature set, and the values that the product is providing, obviously prices, and again, highlight the benefits of your solution versus the other.
Obviously, a hot topic for many people is using your first party data. And I think data analytics in general, really, we talk about like incrementality. There's a lot of great topics out there right now about how can we leverage data to make decisions for marketing. And so I'd love to hear it from you about your feelings around data and data analytics as it relates to video, shoppable videos, and just video marketing in general.
Data is everything. Every decision that we take needs to be based on real-time data that we aggregate from the various channels and the various sources or destination that our shoppers are spending time on. And the Vimmi platform, or when we are connected to all the social media networks, we are able to aggregate a lot of data about shoppable videos, about live shopping events, about all the interactivity within these type of videos and events. We aggregate data from each one of the social networks and marketplaces and also the customer website into one holistic major dashboard. And we're able to showcase a variety of graphs, the performance of the marketing activities, the performance around product sales, and also about video performances. So video is so powerful for aggregation of data because we know when users are watching, from which device they watched, when they start to watch, and when they're actually stopped and why they stopped. So all this information we aggregate to an AI engine that comes up with a lot of recommendation about improving targeting, improving product recommendation, improving video parameters like scripts and when to publish those videos in terms of times of the day, length of videos, comparing various hosts or creators that are working and pushing our product. So data is very, very critical and everything should be based on data. Obviously, it's getting sometimes a lot of difficulty to create attribution. And we know that data is and insights are becoming more and more complex, that Vimmi is spending a lot of energy and resources into our data science team and having the ability to aggregate data for many, many resources in order to come up with a holistic approach to what customers and our brands are interested in, and giving them a lot of insights and recommendation through an AI engine that helps them improve the campaigns, improve targeting, improving product recommendation, video production and video performances, and video scripts in order to maximize the efficiency of those activities.
It's likely a loaded question, but growth potential. I mean, those that are listening today, is there an opportunity for American brands as it relates to video? Just want to get your mindset around the growth opportunity.
The way companies need to grow these days is through content. It's very difficult to reach out to anyone out there. People are less tolerant for emails, for calls. And the idea is to create some differentiation through content. It's very, very important to post on a daily basis. Some of the people out there are more comfortable with text or maybe with audio or maybe with video, but it's important to be out there and spend a lot of time in content. One of the ways to grow these days is through what I call land and expand type of process, where we launch products to a market in a very, very limited set of functionalities to reach out to a very limited set of market segment. Reach out there, just introduce the product, trying to create some differentiation, some value in a product that is very, very limited in terms of functionality, like laser focus in one or two major differentiators. Try to get some success, and when you get feedback, just move fast and be agile in terms of the way you quickly adapt and update your product based on customer feedback on a daily basis. And once customers see that you are totally committed and you move very, very fast, which is very, very important, the idea is to create more and more versions of these products, provide value to the existing customer base, and then grow from there with additional functionalities. If you work on this narrow innovation type of product launch, you will get a lot of customers recommending your products to their friends and peers, what we call network effect, which will help you a lot with product growth. So the idea is to start very, very small, be agile in terms of the quickness and the speed of iterating and providing more product updates, while getting customer feedbacks and introducing product in a very, very high speed. So speed is very, very important. Today, with AI and with many, many other tools, everything can be done so fast, right? So you need to move fast. Don't be afraid to break things. And if it's not successful, just kill it very, very early stage, like lose early. But if you get good customer feedback, reiterate very fast, introduce more solution and more functionalities, land and expand, grow the functionalities with your existing customers. And this is how you launch products these days.
Now, Vimmi really is an all-in-one platform. Really, it's integrating a lot of things like shoppable videos and live shopping, and you have this AI-driven kind of recommendation engine. But how does it create this an overall kind of like cohesive shopping experience?
Vimmi helps brands and retailers accelerate sales with the power of video. We take videos that have been created by the companies themselves with their internal teams, or videos that are created by influencers or content creators. Those videos will be uploaded to our platform and will be associated with relevant product pages that our customers are having right now on their own existing e-commerce platform. So the first step of the process is syncing the product pages from existing e-commerce platform, and we work with any e-commerce platform out there. And once those products are synced to our platform, it's very easy to associate the products with the videos. So there is a video page. That video page can have multiple products that are associated with that video. And once this association has been done, in one click, we deploy these videos as shoppable videos across a big list of social networks, marketplaces, affiliates, and publishers, and also, of course, on the brand website. This creates a lot of exposure and the ability to create shoppable experiences of these videos and products on every type of network. So we are implementing on a daily basis all the APIs of the network. So for example, obviously we work with TikTok and the TikTok shop, and we enable checkout within the TikTok environment. And of course we work with Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Pinterest and Twitch and Amazon and Walmart, and the list is getting longer and longer every week. And we are able to provide the maximum shoppability on every of those platforms that any of those APIs are providing out there. Now, the idea is to work with all type of videos. So the primary use of shoppable videos is, of course, those short form, usually up to 60-second type of videos that are very, very powerful. Again, mainly due to TikTok and obviously Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. But we're enabled in the Vimmi platform, it's possible, obviously, to create those videos as a shoppable videos with the association to product pages. In addition, we also support long form video that are primarily going to YouTube or to the website of the customers. And then those long form videos are usually 16:9 or horizontal video, and they can go to a variety of channels with the ability to check out within the video itself. And of course, we support live shopping as well. So it's very straightforward to go live from within the Vimmi platform, invite co-hosts to help you during the process of presenting the products, also invite moderators, someone that helps with responding to chat, to questions that are coming from chat. And we aggregate the chats from all the different channels to one dashboard that enables the moderator to respond to questions and try to maximize sales opportunities. And the idea is to work on a multi-channel. So instead of spending a lot of internal resources on adapting your existing e-commerce platform to each one of those channels, through the Vimmi platform, it's a plug-and-play solution, very easy to use, and we are making sure that we are providing the latest functionalities that are available in each one of those platforms. Once we publish the videos and live events are happening, we aggregate a lot of data from each one of those channels. We aggregate the data to a one holistic single dashboard that enables to provide a lot of statistics and insights to our customers. And obviously, like once you have data, we take this to an AI engines that are able to come up with insights around product recommendation, about improving video parameters like time of the video, like the script, like time of the day to publish, again, on every specific channels. Those insights are able to provide a lot of improvement ideas on ongoing campaigns, but also being able to provide the right messaging capabilities in terms of SMS or email, or trying to reach out to those users when it's the best. And it works very, very well both for live events, but also for non-live events. In the live events, we see that it's very important to continue to engage with customers post the live event and create all these campaigns. And if you do that right, what we see that sometimes 50% of the sales are happening post the live event itself. because of the smart use of messaging and campaigns that are reaching out, again, from the Vimmi platform to those end users.
Well, Eitan, as we wrap up today's episode, what final thoughts or key takeaways would you like to share with our listeners about shoppable video, the future of e-commerce, and how can businesses really leverage your platform to stay ahead in clearly this rapidly evolving landscape?
After 20 years in the video business, I finally see the convergence of media and commerce really happening right in front of us. If we just look at the announcement from last year, so Walmart acquires Vizio, JP Morgan Chase launching Chase Media Solutions, Instacart partners with YouTube and shoppable ads, right? Costco launches its retail media network, Best Buy and CNET debate new retail media models. So finally, we see that media companies are becoming commerce and digital commerce companies, and digital commerce companies and online businesses are becoming media companies. Video is so powerful in terms of communication, building trust, selling, and if it's done in the right way, it can create like a tremendous impact on the business. Video is very, very powerful in terms of generating increase, like incremental increasing in sales, but also in profits as businesses are becoming knowledgeable about content creation and about the importance of consistency. And, TikTok taught us that authenticity is very, very important. So authenticity means videos can be created in a very, very faster way. They need to be very, very short and are straight to the point. It's very important for businesses to look internally, find their key differentiators, trying to understand what they are very, very good at, understand their customer pains, and create variety of content pillars around all these topics. So I'm very confident about the future of video, obviously the future of businesses, and the way that marketing activities are performing both for D2C and B2B brands, and also the importance of video in terms of the overall marketing activities of these companies. So with anyone out there who wants to learn more about video and get some more information, please visit our website. It's vimmi.net. That's VIMMI.net. You can get a lot of training and resources out there. You can reach out to us for consultation, but also you can open an account on our platform. There is also a free package that you can try and use. And if you want to learn more about video commerce, you can subscribe to our newsletter on LinkedIn, and you can reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn as Eitan Koter, so it's EITAN KOTER. So we'd love to hear from you and learn from you. Thank you.
Now, I'm sure many of our listeners are about kind of what they've heard today. And for those Shopify brands out there who are eager to dive in, what would you recommend kind of as the next steps? Like, how can they tap into your expertise or leverage our platform's capabilities really to help enhance their video and their kind of e-commerce experience for their customers?
For Shopify brands ready to tap into the world of video commerce, just visit our website at vimmi.net. That's VIMMI.net. Check out our pricing page, and you can start with a basic package that is free for life. That package will give you the ability to do shoppable videos, live shopping, multi-channel publishing, but in a very, very limited scale. For those who really are ready to start working with the platform and go to the higher level of packages, go ahead and sign up for those packages, and we're happy to provide e-commerce Fastlane listeners a 20% coupon code valid for 3 months that will give you the ability to start working with the platforms and enjoy 20% discount. And that coupon code name will be e-commerce Fastlane 20, and we will share it also in the show notes.
Well, Eitan, I want to thank you again for joining us today, really sharing your wealth of knowledge. It's like your insights into live shopping and shoppable videos and kind of almost the future of e-commerce. Really, it's been very enlightening. I've written down a ton of notes. It's always a good episode when that happens. I'm sure our listeners also have gained like a ton of value and some great perspective on kind of how you can leverage these tools today to enhance the online kind of retail shopping experience. So I think it's pretty impressive. I think it's been very informative. It's been very eye-opening for me. I'm hoping my listeners will have the exact same feeling. Just wanted to thank you again for being here and for your contributions to the e-commerce industry.
Thank you, Steve, for a great chat. It was a pleasure being on your show. I hope your listeners get some value from our experience around video commerce. And again, I really thank you for doing so much for the industry. Really appreciate your work and everything that you do, and really appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Well, that's it for today's episode of Ecommerce Fastlane. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. This podcast really is all about helping you grow your Shopify store. And we bring the best minds in business to share their secrets so that you can take your brand to the next level. And every time you listen, you really are taking the steps towards building that amazing direct-to-consumer brand that I know you've been dreaming of. And it means the world to me that you've invested your time here. Your dedication to learning and growing is truly inspiring. And whether you're a beginner or a seasoned pro, remember that I'm here for you. I'm cheering for you every step of the way. Your success really is the heartbeat of this podcast. And we're here to support your Shopify journey in any capacity. So enjoy the rest of the week and keep thriving with Shopify. Well, that's it for today's episode. I'd like to thank you personally for being a loyal listener of Ecommerce Fastlane. It's my hope that this podcast is offering you a ton of value through growth strategies, tactics, and exclusive insider tips on the best Shopify apps and marketing platforms, all with my personal goal to help you build, manage, grow, and scale a successful and thriving company powered by Shopify. Thanks for investing some time today and listening to the show. I'm so proud and excited that you have a growth mindset and are a constant learner. I truly appreciate you and your entrepreneurial journey. Enjoy the rest of the week and keep thriving with Shopify.